Hey y'all. Well, welcome to the Toadstead. This is kind of the introductory video for this new channel, and I want to give a special welcome to those of you who have come over from the Toad channel, which was kind of just recently ended a 3-year run. Okay. Alright, let me introduce somebody here. Come here. Seems how you're going to walk around. Say hi to Miles. Yeah, okay. Now I can walk around and purr, probably rub up against the camera. Anyway, what is this channel all about? And that's what I'm going to try and explain a little bit. Now, I don't have, cue cards off camera and all that. This is just, I just sit down, I'm going to talk to you for a bit. The idea for the Toadstead came up about 2.5 years ago. And I was living your typical suburban life. And in my past, I'd lived out in the country, spent my teenage years on a non-working farm, and I just decided that I was done. I was done worrying about all of the controlling challenges that were part of suburban American life. I just wanted to simplify. I guess that's really the best way to put it. I just wanted to simplify. I just got tired of being in a neighborhood. I got tired of living my life, going from grocery store to grocery store to this store to that store, getting what I needed, and just being a cog in that suburban wheel. So, about 2.5 years ago, I bought some property. Now, this is not out, I'm not 40 miles deep in the woods where they got to pipe daylight to you. We're pretty much in just a very rural setting, but not way out in the willy wags. I do have neighbors. Some are within 200 or 300 feet. There's only about 1.5 acres out here. And what I wanted to do is try and blend the philosophies of kind of the turn of the 20th century, but take them up and modernize them using 21st century technology and materials and availability. Now, I just said that in a couple of sentences, but it's actually kind of hard to describe. I'm going to build my own small cabin. I'm not going for the, 2,000 square foot house. It's just myself and Miles there. And I'm going to try my best, and I really hope y'all come along for the ride. We'll see how it goes. To take a small, bare piece of land and walk through the steps of hopefully being able to create a small homestead. Again, nothing fancy. We're not going to be planting acres of land. We're not going to be having herds of animals and all that. Some of the things on the agenda are the bees, which again, those of you who came over from the Toad channel know that I have kept bees for a couple of years. That's been an amazing experience, and they'll be up here. And by the way, just so you know, you'll hear me refer to the Toad channel for a while until this gets going. And down there in the description box, I will put that channel's URL. There's over 325, I think there's actually 335, something like that, videos on there. I like it. It's a pretty cool body of work. But if there's some gaps in what I say here, go take a peek over there, and you'll get an idea what was some of the preparations for hopefully what will come to fruition on this channel. We'll get to see. So the bees will be out here. Will I have some livestock? I hope to. Right now I'm thinking swine, pigs, perhaps some goats. Kind of on the fence about that, literally, as I'll tell you in a second. And I'll have chickens, of course, some other kind of birds as well. I do not know for sure, as there's a lot of research that goes on. While I have some quote-unquote country living background, I am not a farmer at all. So I'm going to be learning. If you come along with me, we'll learn together. Certainly would like some of your advice. And we'll see how it works out. Am I going to plant a garden? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be limited to my needs, and whatever, as things go along, I can maybe barter, sell, whatever. And the basic philosophy of the Toadstead is this. I want to take back some of that power and control that I feel I've lost because, you know, I've become a little bit more dependent than I like on grocery stores and things of that nature. You know, what can I produce here to cut that need? Doing as much of my own work as is possible. Now, I know, if you think I'm going to come out here and dig, you know, 15 footings for the cabin, or trench 600 or 700 feet with a shovel for the water, no. That's where the whole 21st century part of this is. But will you see gardening? Will you see the animal husbandry? Will you see the beekeeping? Will you see all of the things that I think were good, that were practiced back in the, let's say, the late 1800s, early 1900s, the Industrial Revolution, if you will. And I'm going to really try and blend those two in a way that not only makes it affordable, which is huge, because I really dislike the idea of having to go out and earn lots of money just to turn around and pay somebody else to do everything. Now, am I going Amish or Mennonite or whatever? No. But I want to see how close I can get to living a normal, quote unquote. It's probably going to end up being a lower middle class life from an income standpoint. But I just want to see how many techniques, technologies, and philosophies that I can pull from the days before the big box stores, before the large conglomerates, you know, even before basically in the days of the mercantile, you know, where you pretty much did everything you needed to do to live on a day-to-day basis on your own property, but then again, you did do some shopping. I mean, I'm not going to be, I drive cars. I'm not going to be out here with a horse and buggy. But I'm going to do a lot, you know, do even more of my own maintenance and repair, which I do a lot of that now. My background is still pretty heavy in the self-sufficiency thing, but I want to take it one step further. And more important, I want to do it on this channel and let people follow along. You know, not only hopefully will it be kind of fun to watch, but I'm not going to lie to you, I'm certainly going to be looking for input. You know, there's a lot of people out there, maybe not too many, that have done exactly what I'm doing in the exact way I'm going to do it. But I've always said that, you know, one person can be strong, 3 or 4 or 5 people with diverse interests, they can be mighty, because the sharing creates better and more knowledgeable people all the way around. So as I'm sitting here making this introductory video, the Toadstead itself has been going on. You know, the purchase has been complete. Some things have already been done. Again, referring back to the Defrog Toad channel, you'll see some little pieces of videos in there that did end up out here. And I wanted to make this introductory just to give somebody an idea, and of course now YouTube wants you to have one, so here it is. In the coming weeks, I'll start sharing the videos that I made between the actual beginning and now. You know, my cat's over there doing something stupid. Anyway, I'll share those videos, and I'm going to try to put out a couple a week. We'll just have to see how it goes. I'm not a wealthy person. I'm actually trying to live this lifestyle now. So, you know, the funds I'm bringing in are made, you know, with these two hands, and I'm trying to get the land and other things to help me keep from spending money. If not make money, at least keep from spending money. So as this video is being made, it's about, well, I don't know, probably 2 years since I actually purchased the property, and there have been some stuff done. So I don't know, there's maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 videos or something like that. And then hopefully by the time we catch up, and I'll let you know, by the time we catch up into real time, and we'll have something going here worth sharing. So, I'm Toad. Welcome to the Toadstead. And what do you know? Come on along for the ride.